So we made a savory dish for Diwali, but Diwali is incomplete without some sweets. So today let's make some very tasty Moong Dal Laddus. I'm sure you've had Moong Dal Halwa and loved it. This is a take on that. And these are especially good for Diwali as it is easy to pack them and share with your friends and family. So you take one look at these laddus and you will want to have them all. So let's go in and make some yummy laddus. So I have soaked 1 cup of moong dal for about 8 hours. You can soak it for just 4-5 hours also. Now I'm going to drain all of the water completely and grind this to a fine paste. You might need to do this in batches. You will need to switch off, open the lid a few times, mix it and then grind it. You can use a little bit of water to grind, but try to use as less water as possible. If it becomes too watery, then it will take a much longer time for you to dry it and just gets a little messier while cooking. Now before we start cooking the moong dal, I'm going to fry 1/4 cup of almonds and cashews in 1/4 cup of ghee till they're slightly brown and crunchy. Let's keep this aside to use later. Here I have a slightly heated kadai, adding 3/4 cup of ghee. Once ghee is slightly hot, I'm adding 1/4 cup of wheat flour, mixing it immediately for just 30 to 45 seconds on medium-high heat. The wheat flour will help in thickening of the sweet. It's been 30 seconds. Let's add our ground moong dal now. Add all of the dal at once. Don't add it in parts and immediately start mixing. Otherwise, you start having lumps and it will become difficult to get rid of those lumps later and it will be a lot more extra effort. So add all of the dal and immediately start mixing. Now comes the main and the most difficult part of making moong dal laddus. You have to really nicely mix it on medium flame for at least 30 minutes. Now you can see this is after 5 minutes. This is how it's going to be. We don't want them to burn at the bottom, so you need to keep mixing it. Try not to stop. Of course, a few seconds of break here and there is completely fine. This is a great exercise for the forearms actually. This is after 15 minutes of frying it on medium flame. An iron kadai would be the best as the dal will not stick to it and it gives a great taste. A non-stick kadai like the one I'm using will also do if you don't have an iron one. Try to avoid aluminium because the dal would stick to it a lot more and it just gets a little harder to cook. This is after 20 minutes. You can see it starts to become a little powdery. That's what we're looking for. Now on the side, I'm going to boil 1.5 cups of milk along with some saffron strands. If you don't have saffron strands, you can use food color as well. So after 30 minutes of mixing, I'm going to add the fried nuts along with all of the ghee and continue mixing for another 15 minutes until our dal turns into a slightly goldenish color. After a total of 45 minutes of frying the dal, you can see here the dal has started to change the color, and when I hold it, you can see on my fingers, you can see some ghee. That's a sign that the dal is almost fried. Now let's add some sweetness. I have 1 cup of sugar, but I'm going to add only 3/4 cup of it, and later if I feel like I need more sweetness, I'm going to add more. Also adding 1/2 teaspoon of cardamom powder. Give this a mix. Now we'll add our boiled milk along with saffron. You can switch off the gas or keep it at absolute low while adding the milk as it can splatter out. Switch on the gas if you've switched it off and start mixing it. The dal will start soaking in the milk and start becoming sticky like you can see. This could take anywhere between 10 to 20 minutes. Let's taste it to see if we need more sugar. And I think I'm going to need more sugar, so I'm adding the remaining 1/4 cup of sugar. If you feel that it is a little dry, then you can add 1/2 to 1 cup of milk and mix it, because sometimes depending on the dal might soak in more milk or less milk. Now once you see the dal has come to this stage, switch off the gas and let it cool down for 10 minutes before rolling them into laddus. Don't let them cool down completely because then it will become difficult to hold them together in a ball. Now take small portions and roll them into a ball using your hands. And there you go, our Moong Dal Laddus are ready to be gobbled up. I'm just going to garnish them with some almonds and they are festive ready. These are so easy to pack and give it to your friends and family on Diwali. And it is different and it tastes great. You, your friends and your family are all going to love it. Now doesn't that look so mouth-watering? If that made you want to have some laddus or Moong Dal Halwa, then please do give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more such recipes. Have a happy, warm, crackling and safe Diwali. And I will see you next week. Bye.